What is up, guys? It's Team Movements here, and we're gonna be doing a deck profile on.
Oh, OTT, wishes in particular.
Yes, I'm gonna not lie. I think this is the best ride from Fighters Collection. I will. This is coming from me who plays DP.
She's broken. She's so fucking broken.
She took my skill. Why do you take Dragon Dude's skill from me?
Because we're OTT, we fucking deserve it. So, OTT, which is very important. This is basically Soulless, which is what you'll see most times online. It's called Soulless build. They actually kind of made an archetype some weird way.
It's a subclan now.
Yeah, somewhat. We have.
It's like Sanctuary Guard, but not Sanctuary Guard.
Yeah. So like, first things first, to start, probably the most important card in the deck, Little Witch Lulu. The effect is, when you place a Grade 3 or greater Vanguard on this card, you can call it from the soul. Then when it's called from soul, you Soul Blast 2 and you draw a card. So it empties your soul once you go to Grade 3. So it's just the most important thing.
And gives you a card.
Yeah, and the main, like, they combos very well with the second most important card in the deck. Scarlet Witch Coco came out in set 3 and was a reprint one time. And it's almost the heart soul of the deck. When it's placed on Vanguard, we have one or less cards in soul, counterblast 2, and draw 2 cards.
But we don't play reprints.
So when you ride over Lulu, you counterblast 2 and soul blast 2, and you draw 3 cards. No, that's just that free. And if you have no cards in soul, she gets plus 3k when she attacks.
Pretty much made up for not being a booster.
Yeah, pretty much. Like, it's really, really good. The only issue is you have no boost early game, but once you get to Grade 3, the deck just starts going insane. It's really good. The new backup Grade 3 for Coco, her best friend, her maiden, if you will.
Cuckoo.
Rose Red Witch Cuckoo. I hate her name. They fucked it up. But her effect is placed on Vanguard or Rivia, Witch Vanguard, and one or less cards in soul, counterblast 1, draw 2, then discard 1. And 2 most important things. She draws, and she's 11k. So now you can always have a Witch on the Vanguard circle and always draw cards no matter what you ride.
Yep.
Which is, it's amazing.
And she's what made the archetype.
Yes, it really is. For Grade 2s, 4 Battle System Tart, because you don't have a booster and you can't do things early game, so this lets you like stop rush as best as you can. And it allows you to at least have a little bit of defense early game. 4 Silent Tom, because it's Silent Tom, and when you see him in combination with the new stride, the pressure,
you pull your pants.
Like your opponent is dropping multiple cards every turn. More so, like you're drawing cards and they're dropping like 3-4 cards, 6-7 cards a turn. So it works in your favor. 2 Bastard Mocha. Her effect is when you have 4 more cards in hand, she swings for 11k. It worked because you can have Lulu on the. You don't have to have Lulu behind the Vanguard circle. So when you call Lulu out, you can put Lulu behind Mocha, swing for 16. Yeah. Or you can just have Mocha outside, swing for 11. You don't really have to have a boost. So you don't have to call like key pieces from your hand. You can like, hit numbers without having to drop so many cards from hand.
All right. And only 10 Grade 2s.
Yes, because once you ride to Grade 2, you're probably gonna have Tom on for the entire game, and you draw like 30 cards. So you always have hand.
All right.
4 Perfect Guards, because Perfect Guards. I'm flipping Perfect Guards specifically because fuck your rear guards, and you don't want to. Bitches counterblast 2, like.
True.
4 Stride Enablers, because the Stride causes you to pitch witches, so you want to be able to stride without discard a Grade 3 witch. So
makes sense.
And we don't have a lot of good Grade 1s in OCT. They're pretty ass.
Speaking of Grade 1s, they
4
gave
AK
enough.
Vanillas, because Tom, that's it. Helps Tom hit 16. 16 is the magic number. 4 Emerald Witch Lala. She's just there because she has Witch in her name.
Are those SP?
Yes, they are. Her effect is when she's placed on rear, you have no cards in soul, pitch a card, draw a card. You don't ever use a skill, maybe once or twice, but her main purpose is because the stride makes you pitch witches. So it's basically a bullet for the stride.
Alright.
For triggers, 2 Nebula Witch No-No. You will end up riding your Great Threes over each other at the certain points in the game, so this allows you to empty out that last card in soul and still continue to keep riding them. It also has Witch in its name, so you can discard it for the stride.
Alright.
Her effect is a GB1, when she boosts. At the end of the battle, Soul Blast 1, draw 1 card, and put it back in the deck.
So she pretty much helps for the Witch archetype by Soul Blasting, and she has the Witch in the name, so that's really good.
Then 10 crit, because OTT, I don't need draws. I did play draws at one point, but I don't need to play them now, so it's not really necessary.
No point.
And 4 heals, lots of mega so you don't deck out.
And they go back in.
So it's like, it's great. It's OTT stuff. You can never have enough of it. You could play Rock Witch Gaga. It is a witch you can play in the deck, but you don't have to. I tried it. It doesn't hurt. It's nice. It's a nice option. I opted for Mocha over Gaga overall. For strides, the new bitch, the great bitch, the best bitch, Floral Witch Master Mimi. Her effect when she's placed on Vanguard. You have Witch in Heart. Discard one wish from your hand. Your opponent has to discard 2 cards. If they don't, they take a damage. They take they do a damage check, and the trigger effect is nullified.
Dragonute.
Yes. Dragonute, Drag Ruler. Oh, best part is I can do it when you're at 5. So if you're at 5 and I use the skill, you don't discard 2, you die. It's great.
So if you didn't stride and you only got, twin drive, you lose.
Yeah, pretty much. Plus, basically, her skill is mathematically a Tom. Because if you're guarding Tom at 16, you're discarding 2 cards, minimum, almost every turn. The stride makes you discard 2 cards and take a damage, and then a Tom does. So a combination of these 2 would mean that even if you don't discard from Mimi, you're gonna drop 2 cards for Tom anyway. So you never are safe from either one, from like the deck anymore. It allows me to have offense at all points in the game. Well, once I stride, all points in the game. So it's
So
really,
while you're gaining hand, they're losing hand.
yes, it's a significant amount of hand that I get to keep. For the spell cost, me discarding 1 card from my hand. Well, 2 if you count stride, so not much at all. I play 1 Rain Cloud 9-headed Dragon King because put triggers back in the deck lets me to still milk through my deck and draw cards, and it lets me like to filter throughout. Basically, if I draw to all my triggers, I can put my triggers back. So it's
Plus, you don't
really
counterblast that much, so it doesn't matter.
Well, plus with unclippers, I don't counterblast at all. 1 Swordfish's Beast Kieran because on his stride it's pressure. It helps get perfect guard in my opponent's hand so that Tom can kill him. Or I draw a card. It doesn't hurt at all.
Pretty much when you're out of witches in your hand.
Yeah. And then 2 Sword Deity Thunder Break Takumi Kazuchi. Skill, GB2, counterblast 2, pitch flip a copy face up. Look at top 4 at 2 damage, go to bottom deck any order. Allows me to search for cards on top 4, which is really nice. Built hand. You only need 2. When G5 hits you, almost never like you only play maybe 2 of them in any deck. So he's gonna become very trash. But for right now, he's pretty good, especially in this deck. That's it.
Alright guys, that's the Witch deck profile. Team Women signing off.